Girlfriend, have you ever wondered how to increase sales in your business? Well, I'm here to answer that question for you in today's video. Hi, my name is Ingafay, and I'm a confidence coach for home-based business owners. And in today's video, we are going to talk about the importance of lead generation and how that'll affect your sales. Girl, if you didn't think lead generation was one of the primary things you want to make sure you're doing, well, we'll definitely share with you why in this video today. Secondly, we're going to talk about how to increase your clients' buy-in capacity. We're going to break that down for you into bite-sized pieces that you'll be able to consume and implement into your business immediately. And last, but definitely not least, we're going to talk about how you can increase your customers' buying frequency. Let's do this, shall we? So when it comes to lead generation, which is what we're going to discuss first today, I wanted to give you some tricks and tips on exactly how you can do that. Lead generation over the last couple of years has definitely changed for me and my business. One of the things I used to do on a regular basis is to attend chamber events. This gave me opportunities to interact with other business professionals, which was definitely my target market, and allowed me to have an endless source of leads that were here in the area. I would participate in luncheons, networking events, ribbon cuttings, just before hours type of events, as well as after hours events, to making sure that I met people in my local area that could potentially refer me to other people that were interested in my product or service, or become potential prospects or clients for me for the product and service that I have after interacting with them. So I wanted to ask you, are you participating in these type of events in your local area? If not, be sure to check out Google and find out what's in your area and what kind of things are going on so you can interact with people in person. Another thing that I've been doing over the last couple of years that I wasn't doing prior to COVID was networking on social media. I know this is something that many people are doing these days. And really what it comes down to is you just picking a platform of your choice and then just consistently meeting people on that platform. Now, I have learned that it's best to just really pick one when you're just starting out. And once you have mastered that particular platform, then you can add another. But doing more than one is really going to be really time consuming and can be somewhat confusing when you're interacting with people and trying to find out, well, really remember where you met them and how you met them. So I would highly recommend that you start off with one. Once you master that, you can add another one. For example, right now I am using primarily LinkedIn to get my leads, but I also have a YouTube channel, which is why you're watching me on YouTube right now, that I've also started to add to help me with my lead generation as well. You can do the same, but again, it's very important that you master one platform first before you go off to another. Now, the good old down home way of getting leads that makes things go a whole lot smoother is making sure you get referrals. When you talk to clients, you ask them who do they know that would benefit from your product or service. Those are the best leads to have because they're what's called warm leads. Your client is probably going to rave over how great you are and the great things that you do for them and how you spoil them and just treat them like they're the queen or king that they always thought they wanted to be. So you want to make sure that when you're getting those referrals from your clients, that you interact with those people the same way that you interact with your clients, having them dazed, glazed, and amazed by all of the service and the product knowledge that you have for them to overcome that pain that they want to remove from their life. So make sure that you're asking for referrals because that is an excellent source of leads that are going to have more conversion than most of the other leads that you have. Most cold leads, I normally convert maybe 1 out of 10. Where you get something from like a referral, you're going to get most of them to convert, maybe 8 out of 10. So make sure that you're asking for those referrals. Those are the best leads that you can have. Another means of leads for me here lately has been virtual networking events. things where you are meeting people all over the country, really all over the world. If you have a product that you can sell globally, it's an ideal resource for you. You can interact with each other. Oftentimes they're done on Zoom, where they have a full room with people of different businesses and products and services that you can interact with. And then they normally have breakout rooms throughout the networking event that really allow you to interact with people and find out what they do, and maybe even find a need and fill in it for them. Oftentimes when you interact with people on these type of events, they recommend or really require that you have some kind of meeting before you offer your product or service, to really qualify the person and determine if they are someone that would be interested in what you have to provide. I love that aspect of it. So it's not people just running after people and talking to people that really are not interested, because that's really a waste of time. You're doing more of the qualification to determine if the suspect that you're interested in, which is a person that could potentially want your product, but you're not sure if they're interested yet, could convert into a prospect to someone that has been qualified and that you've determined could be a potential buyer for you. So participate, find out what type of events are available. I would highly recommend that you either Google that or go on LinkedIn. I know LinkedIn has a wealth of information about different virtual networking events that are available to you. So make sure that you're checking that out, or even just Google the network events. And I do have a couple of links of some networking events that I have been a part of that hopefully will be a benefit you in the description below. So be sure to check that out so you can have a basis on how you can start networking virtually. Now, before I talk to you about your client's buying capacity, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be uploading a video for you every Thursday for your viewing pleasure, and we don't want you to miss a beat. So be sure that you subscribe so you'll know exactly when the new video is uploaded. So let's talk about your client's buying capacity. So when I'm talking about this, I am specifically talking about how much money your client is spending. That's basically what I mean. What is your client's budget? And determining how you can work within that budget to get the products that they need and desire, and maybe even try something that they haven't tried yet outside of their comfort zone. I know personally, I sell products that are consumable products. So I have a residual income that comes in as a result of people using the products that I have sold to them initially and wanting to replace them with some new products to keep getting the results that they desire. When that happens, oftentimes is what I call that is a reorder type of product, a residual income from the sales that I may have done years ago, or maybe a couple of weeks ago. And when that happens, I am oftentimes wanting to expand my customers' usage of the products that I provide. So for example, if my customer is using skincare, I am going to see if there are any kind of glamour needs that they need. If they need an eyeliner, a mascara, or something of that nature, if they are not buying that from me, I'm thinking they're probably buying it from someone else, and really determining what they need so I can provide the product or the service that will help them meet their need. So when I do that, I have incentives that will help them. Well, I won't say help them. I will say I have incentives that will encourage them to buy more. For example, one of my incentives is free shipping. Free shipping is important to everyone these days. And when they spend a certain dollar amount, I offer the free shipping to them. When they reach a certain spending amount, I also offer a half price item for them to increase the sale, and then help them expand their usage of my product. They're probably more apt to try something new if they're getting it for half price. And if they, for whatever reason, fall in love with it, then I've extended their buying capacity by sharing another product with them that they have fallen in love with. Another thing that I like to do is to sell products in sets. So instead of just selling one product, say they just want an eyeliner, I think of complementary products that would be used for a person that uses eyeliner. For example, it could be an eye makeup remover, or it could be a mascara. Now, if you are in the health and wellness type of space, it could be they may be buying a bar. So instead of just buying the bar, you could offer the shake or even the vitamin supplement that goes with it. So make sure that you're thinking about complementary products that work with the product that the person is already buying from you, that will give them more benefits, that will help them reach their desired outcome as a result of them using that particular product. So be thinking about that when it comes to providing customer service to your customer and being there for them to provide the products that they want and that they need. I like to also offer special buying privileges to people that buy things in larger quantities. Maybe if you buy 3, you can get 1 free, or if you buy 2, you can get 1 half price. This helps increase my sales and then also provides more value for my customer where they're getting their products at a discount because they've bought a higher frequency. So that can be another way that you can increase your buyer's capacity by increasing the sale by giving them a discount because they multiple items more so than just one. So before I go into how to increase your buyer's frequency, I wanted to ask you to comment below which of these strategies will you like to implement in your business. Have you used any of these strategies? Comment below and let me know about the strategies that I just shared with you. Which one would you like to implement first? So now let's talk about the buying frequency. How can you increase how often your customer is actually buying product from you? Well, I make it a point to give my customer birthday discounts. And with the birthday discount, it allows my customer to get a discount for their birthday month. So if they decide they want to stock up on their birthday, they can. And it's only for their birthday month. I also have what I call Inga bucks that I bless my customers with when they purchase a certain amount in a quarter. And it's only for 1 quarter, and it's kind of similar to Kohl's Cash, that when they buy the product within that quarter, I decide when they can use the Inga bucks. And if they don't use the Inga bucks in that time frame, then they lose it. So it's very similar to what they do for Kohl's, but it really has helped me increase my sales and the sales frequency because people don't want their discount to be lost. So they'll buy something just to use the discount, but then they're only going to get the discount if they're actually spending money with me. I also like to create product subscriptions, and I got this from an idea from Amazon. I know when I order my bottled water, I make it a point to have a subscription so I can get a slight discount on the water that I get from Amazon. I use that same type of mentality in my business. I have different clubs that people can join, whether it be a beauty bag or even just a frequency club like a mascara club. Mascara is something that people use every 3 months. So as a result of that, I have a club that if they purchase their mascara for the year up front, then I'm going to give them a discount. So just think of different things and different services you can provide your customers as a convenience service that will increase their buying power from you and assure you that you're going to have the sale. Because with that mascara club, I know that I'm going to be the one providing that mascara to them for a year. They're not going to get their mascara from anybody else but me because they've paid for it up front. So think of different things that you can do in your business that will allow you to create some type of subscription or offer some kind of discount for the activity that you want them to do, which continue to buy from you, and reward them for supporting your business. In addition to buying subscriptions, I also bless my customers when they actually give me referrals, because that is a means to engage and help my business as well. We know that referrals help our business grow. So we want to make it a point to ask for those referrals. And then when they were given to us, bless our customers as a result of them supporting our business and engaging and helping us grow our business. So make sure that you give referral incentives as well to continue to help your business grow and have others help you do that. Because we all know referrals are the best leads to have because they're going to get the highest conversion rates for you. Now, if you're looking for other ideas on how to expand your sales as well as your lead generation, I would highly recommend that you check out my expert trilogy link down in the description. It gives you access to 3 experts that will share their tricks and tips with you. These experts are 6 and 7-figure earners, so these folks definitely know what they're talking about. So if you're interested in getting access to those interviews, by all means, click the link below for the expert trilogy. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.